Hello and welcome to my channel, Emma Jane's Garden. So today I thought I'd do something a little bit different, and I've got a big wedding this weekend. I've got levers, bouquets, I've got gift bouquets. So I've got more flowers than I have. I need more flowers than I have on my plot, so I've had to order in some flowers. I've got a brilliant wholesaler near me who does mainly British flowers and a few Dutch flowers as well, and they are fantastic. They come round twice a week, and they deliver to the bottom of my road, which is perfect. So I'm going to show you what I've got in my box here, and yeah, I thought I'd do a little unboxing of the flowers that I've got from the wholesale. This is the box of flowers, and let me just see how much this cost. I think I do know, but I just want to double check. So this is in British pounds, because obviously I'm in the UK. This box of flowers has just cost me £165.36. So that's what that is. Not a lot of flowers for that much money, but then that's how much flowers cost. If I'd added roses to this, that would be closer to the £300 mark. So that's what we're paying. Right, let's have a look, see what's in here. I've got some scabious here. These ones, beautiful scabious. These desperately need some water, so I'm going to go and put these in some water. So I've got some water here. I'm just going to sit them in these for a minute. I will condition all of these in a moment. This is September flower. It's really pretty. These are really pretty. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. They'll be right out of water for a moment. I've got some nigella. Now I've got nigella down on my plot, but I needed the stem length. Mine are quite short, and these are desperate for some water, so they can go in for a minute. Obviously they need the bottoms cutting, really, but I'm just going to stick them in there for a moment. I've got some what are these? These are alstroemeria. These are beautiful. I love the alstroemeria. Obviously this is how they come, and then I let them open for weddings, so they'll open right up. And these are brilliant for lasting out of water for ages. So I've got another one of those. Now I can't actually remember what this orange flower is called. Let me just see. Now this is a Dutch flower. I don't often buy any Dutch flowers, but I was desperate for orange, and it had to be this colour orange as well. So it is called, I can't read his writing. Okay, I'm going to look this one up, and I'll put it here on the bottom so you can see what that is. But I'll look that one up in a minute. Now I've got two bunches of that, because this wedding is a very brightly coloured wedding. So it's oranges, purples, yellows. So I've got some feverfew as well. My feverfew's all gone over, which is really annoying, because I've been desperate to keep it for this wedding, and it all went over, so I've had to buy in, which is really frustrating. And this they've given me in exchange for the Ami, because I don't know if you've seen my videos from before, but my Ami all died. So, and their Ami's gone over too. Brilliant. So I've got this, and I'm not sure what this is called, but I'm going to put that down below as well, and I'll let you know what that is. But they've grown that in their greenhouse, so this is British. It's actually quite pretty. I quite like it. I've got some Veronica, again British grown white Veronica. I just wanted something just to break up the colours. More feverfew, and then I've got freesias. Oh, nearly fell over there. So I've got purple, yellow and white freesias. So these were asked for especially for the bride. The freesias mean something to her. I think they were in her mother's bridal flowers as well, so that's why she wants them. So yes, that's what you get for £165. So when you say flowers they seem really expensive, now maybe you can understand why flowers are so expensive. You don't get a huge amount for your money, but with foliage that I have got, because obviously I do grow a lot of my own flowers, so I've got foliage, I've got loads more flowers that I can put into this to make my bouquets. So this isn't the only flowers I'm going to be using for this wedding. There will be a lot more going into this, which I need to go and pick later this evening. We're on Thursday and the wedding is on Saturday, so I need to pick and condition all the flowers today, and then I will be arranging tomorrow. I've got a big top table arrangement to do. I've got the bridal parties, I've got the bouquets, the buttonholes, and then she wants a DIY bucket for doing her tables. So that's okay. At least I've got to do the table decorations as well. but I do need to have enough flowers to go into her bucket. So that's what I'm going to do. I will start conditioning these, and then I will probably show you what I've been doing with them actually in a second. So let's go. And that's the flowers already in their buckets conditioning. So some of them needed conditioning a lot more than the others. The fuchsias seem really good, but that's good because they're going for buttonholes as well, so that's good that they're good out of water. This frothy stuff seems good out of water as well. Even the orange didn't seem too bad out of water. So yeah, the daisies, they'll be okay. So yeah, there's lots of really beautiful flowers here. Really looking forward to using these this weekend. I actually really like this colour palette. It's going to be I love using bright colours, so I really like this colour palette. It's lovely to be using these big bright colours. A lot of weddings are pales, are pinks, pastel colours, but brights is definitely one of my favourite. I do love a bright wedding, and this is definitely the brief. I've got lots more to pick down on the plot for this wedding, so I will be doing that later, but I just thought I'd show you what you get from a wholesale and how it comes, and if you're interested, next time maybe I'll show you how I go about conditioning them. Mainly you cut the bottoms off, you take all the lower leaves off, and then you plunge them into cold water. There's only a few flowers that need a lot of different conditioning, like some need hot water, so some of the poppies that I'm going to be doing later that have come from my plot, they will need to go into boiling water and stuff like that, and maybe I'll make that into another video about how to condition flowers. But so that's what I've done today. One thing I will show you is the destruction that is left over. So I really need to get myself my studio because I'm still doing it on my decking, and I've got polycarbonate on the decking and it's too hot here for the flowers, so those flowers are going to go in my old workshop, which is too small for me to be in there, and the flowers. But yeah, so I've got obviously a lot of plastic left, and I don't use any plastic in my floristry at all, so when I get wholesale flowers it's quite annoying that they all come in plastic, but I do put this in recycling where possible, and things like this one I haven't, it's just plastic, and I haven't snip the sides. So a lot of the flowers you have to snip the sides to get out of them, but some of them I could pull them out, and this one I'll probably save. I'll use that one for conditioning snapdragons and things, because snapdragons need to be held upright, and so rather than just throw it away, I'll keep them, and then I can put my snapdragons in there and that'll hold them up straight. And any other flowers that tend to bend to the light, I can then use this wrapping to hold them in. So I try and reuse what I can, and the rest does go to recycling, and this is one of the reasons I don't use plastic in any of my floristry, because that was just out of those bunch of flowers. You think how much plastic is used in floristry, it is crazy. Something that I really want to get away from. I want people to start getting away from if possible, but it's just easy and it's quick, and as long as it's recycled, at least something's been done with it. The other thing is, here's my bucket of all my clippings. These are from actually the other day as well, so and today. These top leaves, I'm actually going to take them off because I've realised that they were from, some of those were from the Dutch flowers, and I don't like to compost anything that is from the Dutch flowers, and that is purely because I don't know if they were treated with any pesticides. I don't know where they've come from, I don't know how they were grown. I grow as organically as possible. I don't use any chemicals, I don't use any sprays at all. So I only compost things that I know. So all the British flowers that I use, I know have been grown well. They'll get composted, and obviously anything that I grow gets composted on my home compost, and I use the compost on my beds in the winter. So I don't want to use anything that is from the Dutch flowers, just in case it's been treated with any chemicals, which a lot of them are. They're treated with preservatives and chemicals to take the pests and obviously make the flowers last longer, and that's not something I want in my compost. So I just thought I'd put that as a side note, that those two things, if anyone was wondering, because obviously I do advocate no plastic, no chemicals, that is what I do with these things. Yeah, so if you enjoyed this video, please do like and subscribe to my channel, and press the bell icon, and you'll get notifications of when I put more videos out. Like I said, I'm trying to put as many videos out as possible at the moment. and I will leave you with some lovely pictures of my flowers, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.